Before we begin, I have a gentle note. This meditation is offered for spiritual supports and education. It is not a substitute for medical or mental health advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you need more personalized care, please reach out to a licensed provider. And for your safety, please don't listen while driving or doing anything that requires your full attention. Come back to this practice when you can be somewhere safe, still, and present. Hi, love. Today we're settling into the verge of blooming, that tender early spring moment when something in you is starting to take form, even if you can't name it yet. This meditation is soft and spacious, so there's no pressure to do anything right. I'll offer a little teaching and I'll give you gentle somatic cues, but you're always allowed to approach this practice in whatever way feels most accessible to you. Let's begin. Go ahead and come into whatever position feels kind to you. That could be sitting, it could be lying down, it could be with your legs tucked under you, maybe you're wrapped in a blanket. Whatever helps you feel supported. And before we drop in, just notice the contact points. Your body meeting the surface beneath you. The places that you're being held. And if it feels supportive, let your eyes softly land on a neutral point in the room. Just a simple reminder to the body, we're here. Let your breath fall into its natural rhythm. Nothing forced, nothing intricate. And now, just take one slow inhale through the nose and a longer exhale out of the mouth. And now just a micro noticing, a quick check-in. What's the temperature of your body today? Not just metaphorically, but literally. Are your hands warm or cool? Is your chest open or guarded? Does your belly feel settled or braced? There's no need to fix anything. Just notice what's true for you in this moment. And if you want to go one layer deeper, imagine your inner world has a season. What season are you in right now in your body? Again, there's no need to answer out loud. Just notice. There's a part of us that only trusts what's visible, the proof. the results, the bloom. But nature needs time to evolve, and so do you. So much of what matters happens before anything can be seen, before the sprout breaks the surface, before the leaves unfurl, before the new identity becomes obvious. The verge, this moment just before blooming, it's not a waiting room. It's not a mistake. It's not you being quote unquote not there yet. It's the living edge of transformation. It's the part where warmth starts to return, the part where the body loosens its grip, the part where you begin to trust again, 1 degree at a time. Take a breath with that. Now bring your attention to the front of the body, the spaces that tend to hold emergence, the throat, the chest, the belly, the pelvis. And just notice, where do you feel yourself chasing warmth? Where do you feel the cold linger? Maybe it's literal. Maybe it's emotional. Maybe it's nervous system cold, that braced, guarded, I can't exhale fully sort of feeling. If it helps, picture late winter in a house with tile floors, the kind of cold that climbs up through the feet. And then picture those small patches of sunlight, those pockets of warmth that show up through windows, not all at once, but enough to remind you that warmth is coming. So, right now, we're not trying to force spring. We're looking for the patches of warmth that already exist. If it feels good, choose one place in your body to treat like a patch of sunlight. Maybe it's the center of the chest, maybe the palms, maybe the belly. Place a hand there if you want. And now breathe into that place as if your breath has a temperature. Gentle warmth moving in. Inhale, warmth arriving. Exhale, softening. 1 degree. And feel free to repeat that a few times on your own. Now imagine, just for a moment, that there's a seed within you. It's not a metaphor you have to overthink, just a simple inner image. Something small, alive, and in process. And this seed has a voice, a quiet one, a wise one. It doesn't rush. It doesn't panic. It knows what it's doing. Gently ask that seed, what do you need? What do you have to say? What message do you have for me? And you don't have to channel anything perfectly. We're not hunting for an answer here. We're just noticing the first honest response that rises. Maybe the seed says, thank you for planting me. Thank you for tending. Thank you for caring so much. And I need space. I need time. I need you to stop checking the soil every 5 minutes. Give me warmth and light. Don't let my soil dry out. And trust that I know how to grow. If you rush me, you can disturb what's delicate. But if you allow me, I will emerge. One small leaf, then another. And one day you'll look up and realize I have a new identity. I'm no longer a seed. I'm a whole living thing. Let those words land wherever they land. And if nothing came through clearly, that's okay. Sometimes the seed speaks in sensation instead of sentences. So now we listen with the body. We're going to do a very gentle breath pattern just to support emergence without force. On my cue, we'll inhale through the nose for a count of 4, and then exhale through the mouth for a count of 6. If counting feels like too much, just make the exhale a little longer than the inhale. The exhale is the medicine here. A longer exhale tells the nervous system, we're safe, we can soften, we can open. So let's do that together a few times. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And one more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now just return to your natural breath and notice what's shifted, even slightly. Now we're going to tend to what needs to soften, not by forcing it away, but by letting it melt a little. Bring to mind gently either a situation in your life that feels a bit tight, or just the sensation of tightness itself without a story. You don't have to relive anything. Just notice the shape of it in the body. Where does it live? Is it in the jaw, the belly, the chest, the throat? And if it feels like too much, you can skip this entirely and simply choose a neutral place in the body to warm. So now imagine you're holding that place with warmth. And if you'd like, place a hand there and breathe as if your breath is softening ice. Inhale, creating space, and exhale, loosening the grip. You might say quietly, out loud, or in your mind, I release resistance to my own timing. I release the belief that urgency is the only path. I release the fear that I'm not supported. Not because everything is perfect, not because you're pretending, but because you're allowed to feel resourced, even while you're still in process. Now, without trying to name your whole future, without trying to solve your whole life, just ask yourself this: what would 1 degree of blooming feel like today? Not the full flower, not the full leap, just 1 degree. One honest email, one nourishing meal, one 5-minute stretch, one brave conversation, one small act of devotion to what matters. And if action feels like too much today, 1 degree can also be internal. One softer breath, one glass of water, one kinder thought. Let it be small enough that your nervous system doesn't resist. Let it be gentle enough that you can actually do it. And if you want, let your body choose it, not your mind. Now place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly and settle into this moment. This is a soft alchemy moment. We don't wait to become worthy. We resource ourselves now in the middle of the unfolding. So take one slow inhale. And as you exhale, you can silently acknowledge this is the version of me that is emerging. And then name it in one sentence. Maybe I am becoming steady. I am becoming visible. I am becoming resourced. I am becoming brave in small ways. And now we rest. No more doing, just breathing, just letting your body absorb what it needs for the next 2 minutes or so. I'll keep the time so you don't have to, and then I'll return to gently guide us through the end of our practice. Take one deep breath, maybe the deepest one you've taken all day today. And let the exhale soften whatever is still holding on. If your mind wandered, that's okay. That's what minds do. You didn't mess up the meditation. You simply lived inside of it. What you planted is working, even when you can't see it yet. The day the sprout breaks the surface is not the first day it started moving, my love. Germination began long before the proof arrived. So if your life feels quiet right now, if your progress feels invisible, if you're on the verge and you're seeking confirmation, let this be your confirmation. Something is happening. You are not stagnant. You are in process. Take a breath with that. And let this final affirmation settle into the body, like warm tea or sunlight or a reassuring hand on your back. I trust what's growing in me. I don't rush what is sacred, and I am supported in the unfolding. I trust what's growing in me. I don't rush what's sacred. I am supported in the unfolding. Just one more breath. And when you're ready, slowly begin to feel the room again. The surface beneath you, the air on your skin, and if it feels good, make one small movement. Maybe wiggle the fingers, roll the shoulders, soften the jaw. You can slowly open your eyes or just stay here a little while longer. Take your time returning. Thank you so much for being here with me. Come back to this practice whenever you need to remember you're allowed to bloom on your own schedule.